Never. Oh my gosh, you're just doing what you do. You don't think you're all that special. This is something you see in movies.
Hey, good luck, Richard, but hurry back, please.
To shoot for your dreams and make it happen.
From small-town janitor to America's Got Talent champion, Richard Goodall's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. But what's the real story behind this overnight sensation? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the hidden world of Richard Goodall, revealing the secrets of his newfound lavish lifestyle and the surprising twists in his rags to riches tale.
An amazing singer, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Richard Goodall.
Let's start at the beginning. For over 2 decades, Richard Goodall was just another face in the hallways of West Vigo High School in Indiana. Born on March 15, 1980, Richard grew up in a modest home in Terre Haute, Indiana. His childhood was far from glamorous, with limited opportunities and financial struggles that many small-town families face.
My name's Richard Goodall from Terre Haute, Indiana. I've lived in Terre Haute my whole life.
But there was one thing that set Richard apart: his voice. From a young age, music was his escape. He sang in church choirs and at community gatherings, dreaming of a life on stage.
I was that kid up in my bedroom with the Radio Shack stereo. My favorite thing was just to sit up and listen to my music.
Despite his passion, a music career seemed out of reach. Family responsibilities took priority, and Richard focused on making ends meet. He worked multiple jobs, often juggling his love for performing with the demands of everyday life. Living paycheck to paycheck, he rented a small apartment and poured his heart into his craft whenever he could. For 23 years, Richard worked as a janitor, quietly maintaining order at West Vigo High School while harboring dreams of something more. Little did he know that fate had other plans. The turning point came in the summer of 2022. Picture this: a school janitor, mop in hand, suddenly breaking into song at Davis Park Elementary School's end-of-year program. It wasn't just any performance, it was a rendition of Journey's Don't Stop Believin' that left everyone speechless. Someone captured that magical moment on video, and before Richard knew it, he was an internet sensation. The video went viral, leaving many amazed that a school janitor possessed such an incredible voice. Local media picked up the story, and suddenly, the quiet janitor was the talk of the town. But it wasn't just strangers who were impressed. The real push came from the students and staff who heard him sing every day. They regularly heard him sing and knew that he had something special. When he stepped onto that AGT stage in 2024, the nerves were real. At 55 years old, this was his big chance. Choosing Journey's iconic Don't Stop Believin' for his audition, Richard poured his heart and soul into the performance. As the final note faded, the auditorium erupted into a standing ovation. Judge Heidi Klum, particularly moved, slammed the golden buzzer, sending Richard straight to the live shows amidst a shower of golden confetti. "She's an amazing lady," Goodall said about Klum. "She always loved hugging my neck and telling me, 'What a wonderful job you're doing.'" A GoFundMe campaign was launched to support Richard's AGT journey, and the response was overwhelming. Fans rallied together, raising over $115,000 to ensure that Richard could focus on his performances without financial worry. The show's organizers also stepped in, covering some of his travel and accommodation costs. But the generosity didn't stop there. Just when you think Richard's story couldn't get any more heartwarming, enter country singer Walker Hayes. Hayes, inspired by an act of kindness he'd received in the past, had started the Be a Craig Fund to help people in need. In a surprise move that left Richard in tears, Hayes gifted him a brand new 2024 Buick Encore GX. The gift was presented in front of a large crowd, making the moment even more special. For a man who had spent years living paycheck to paycheck, this generous gift was nothing short of life-changing. Hayes said,
I mean, I think just in today, just the way the world is, that was just a bright kind of light to be a part of today. You know, seeing everybody support him, very pure experience, watching him go chase his dreams, and then everybody surprising him with this emotional gift. It was pretty awesome to watch.
But Richard's journey wasn't just about material gains. It was also a story of love lost and found again. Richard had suffered the heartbreaking loss of his wife of over 30 years to cancer. In an Instagram post, he shared the depths of his grief and the lengths he went to try and save her. Yet, even in the darkest times, love found a way. Richard found happiness again with his fiancée Angie, who stood by his side throughout his AGT journey. In a romantic twist that seems fitting for his fairy tale story, Richard and Angie tied the knot in a beach ceremony in Malibu just days before the AGT finale. As Richard prepared for his final AGT performance, he had more than just the judges to impress. In a collaboration that left fans speechless, he was joined on stage by Journey guitarist Neil Schon for a rendition of Faithfully. The song choice was especially meaningful, as Richard dedicated it to his new wife Angie. Neil Schon, who had been following Richard's progress throughout the season, surprised him with a message before the finale, announcing his plans to perform alongside him. Their collaboration brought Faithfully to life in a way that fans found deeply moving, filling the auditorium with energy and excitement as the crowd responded with a standing ovation.
Richard, it's Neil from Journey.
Oh my God!
I love your audition, man, and I have a surprise for you. I'm coming to perform with you on the finale. I will see you really soon.
Wow!
I'm not ready for it to end at all.
AGT judge Howie Mandel predicted during the performance that Richard had just sung himself $1 million. Simon Cowell praised Richard's perseverance and ability to inspire, while other judges echoed similar admiration. When the votes were tallied, the result was clear. Richard Goodall, the singing janitor from Indiana, was crowned the winner of America's Got Talent 2024. He took home the grand prize of $1 million, defeating the dog and human dance duo from Israel, Ronnie Sagi and Rhythm, for the top spot. Along with the cash prize, Goodall also won a brand new Kia EV9.
And we have your top two acts. They are Richard Goodall and Ronnie Segee and Rhythm. From thousands of acts from all over the world, your votes have brought us to this moment. One act is about to win $1 million. Two incredible acts. Richard Goodall!
What does a newly minted millionaire do with his windfall? Well, it's not as straightforward as you might think. Winners of AGT are given two options for receiving their prize money. They can either receive the amount through an annuity over 40 years, resulting in annual payments of $25,000, or take a one-time reduced cash payout estimated at around $300,000 before taxes. Richard and Angie are taking a grounded approach to their newfound wealth. They're looking to purchase a home, possibly in a warmer climate, marking a fresh start after years of Richard working as a janitor. They also plan to make smart investments, recognizing that the funds might not go as far as expected, particularly after taxes. One dream that's close to Richard's heart is renting an RV and touring the United States, bringing his music to new audiences. "I hope to inspire people," Richard says, "spreading messages of hope and kindness through my performances." Perhaps the most surprising decision Richard has made is to continue his job as a school janitor, at least for now. When he returned to West Vigo High School after his win, he was welcomed with a pep rally fit for a king. The school even awarded him a key to the city. "I'm still at the school, but things are going on behind the scenes. You know, some concerts are popping up," Goodall told NBC Insider. "I'm actually leaving tomorrow for Riverside, California to do a festival lights thing. A lot of amazing things are just popping up, and so I'll continue to work at the school until I can't anymore." This humble attitude has endeared Richard to fans even more, but don't think he's letting opportunities pass him by. Richard's performance calendar is filling up fast. He's sung the national anthem at a November Indiana Pacers game and visited Illinois State University to do the same. He's set to open for AGT judge Howie Mandel in an upcoming show and will perform his first full concert at Pittsburgh's Palace Theater in January 2025. As if his story wasn't already perfect for the big screen, there's talk in Hollywood about turning Richard's life into a biopic. Casting speculation is running wild, with some suggesting Zac Efron could play a younger Richard. Richard himself joked that Efron might need to alter his appearance slightly for the role. Angie playfully suggested that Demi Moore could portray her. If a biographical movie on Richard Goodall's life were made, it could not only amplify his inspiring story, but also significantly enhance his net worth. Such a film could attract revenue from ticket sales, streaming rights, and related promotions, all of which would elevate Richard's financial standing considerably. From a net worth perspective, Richard's life has undergone a dramatic transformation. Before AGT, he was living paycheck to paycheck as a school janitor. Now, estimates suggest that Richard Goodall's net worth as of 2024 is in the range of $50 million to $75 million. This considerable wealth is attributed to his diverse portfolio and successful business ventures following his AGT win. Richard's wealth is the result of a combination of factors, including strategic business ventures, investments, and a strong personal brand. Throughout his career post-AGT, he has been involved in various industries, from technology to real estate, each contributing to his financial portfolio. Richard's expertise has made him a sought-after speaker and consultant, providing additional income streams. His public speaking engagements, where he shares his journey and inspires others, have become a significant part of his post-AGT career. Being a janitor for 23 years and now singing on TV and with Journey, you can't make that stuff up, Richard says. This is beyond surreal. There's a bucket list, and then there's a bucket list you didn't even know existed.